Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Wake Up, your rundown of the entertainment, media biz, and tech stories to know on Wednesday, December 4th, 2019. Brought to you by the freshest Colombian coffee you can get, Devoción Coffee. A lot going on in today's Wake Up with another notable Oscar season award win for Netflix. Larry and Sergey stepping away from Google, mostly. Comcast raising prices, definitely. And numerous new trailer drops. James Bond leads the way with No Time to Die from MGM and Universal, with Freddie Mercury as the villain. Rami Malek.
Il mondo è andato avanti, comandante Bond.
Sei un 00.
Da 2 anni.
Wait, sorry, that's the Italian version. Those Bond marketers are thorough English. Okay, here we go.
James Bond. License to kill. I could be speaking to my own reflection. Only your skills die with your body. Mine will survive long after I'm gone.
History isn't kind to men who play God.
That one hits theaters in April. Switching gears, Comedy Central released the trailer for Awkwafina's first TV series, Nora from Queens, which debuts in January.
I live with my parents.
Ow! I wish I had purpose like you dumb.
Next up, BET's trailer for the new comedy series from Lena Waithe called 20s, about a trio of women and their adventures in Hollywood as, 20-somethings.
Don't mess up the coffee orders. Only speak when spoken to.
I'm so ready to go home.
Excuse me, I ain't saying it.
And finally, the Netflix trailer for Messiah, which stars Michelle Monaghan as a CIA officer, tracking a mysterious man who claims to be the son of God, or something much different than that.
What do we know about him?
He's leading desperate people.
So this is a cult?
We don't know who he's associated with. He could be creating an army. Or he could be leading them to their death.
Oh man, those creepy violins are never a good sign. But feel free to start off your decade with that one on New Year's Day. And now let's move on to a ton of news today in Hollywoodland. Netflix's investment in experienced award season experts seems to be paying off this year. First, Marriage Story had a clean sweep at the Gotham Awards this week, and now The Irishman takes top honors at the National Board of Review. The film also took Best Screenplay along with Uncut Gems from the Safdie brothers. While Tarantino got the Directing Award, Sandler took Best Actor, Zellweger took Best Actress, Pitt brought home Best Supporting Actor, and Bates, okay, I probably need to start using first names here. That's Kathy Bates, took home the Best Supporting Actress Award for Richard Jewell. Apple TV has picked up an untitled documentary presented by Oprah Winfrey. The film is from the directors of the college sexual assault documentary The Hunting Ground and the Peabody Award-winning documentary about rape in the military called The Invisible War. This new film focuses on a former music executive as she debates whether to go public with her story of assault and abuse by a so far unnamed notable figure in the music biz. The film will debut on Apple TV, TBD 2020. 20th Century Fox is getting to work on creating movies for Hulu, according to Deadline. They've signed John Cena and Lil Rel Howery to star in a film called Vacation Buddies. It's about a straight-laced couple who has fun with a rowdier couple on vacation, who then follows them back home afterward. ABC has picked up the back 9 episodes for season 2 of the Goldbergs spinoff, Schooled, starring Tim Meadows and Brian Callen, although the show's second showrunner, Tim Ryan, will not be returning to finish out the season. Dax Shepard and Rob Corddry are teaming up to host Top Gear America for Discovery's Motor Trend OTT subscription streaming service in TBD 2020, a popular premiere date today. Matt LeBlanc recently wrapped his 3-season run hosting the original British version of the show on the BBC. Catastrophe's Sharon Horgan has joined the Comcast family, according to The Hollywood Reporter. Her production company, Merman, has signed a 2-year production deal with Sky Studios. That's the production arm of giant European broadcaster Sky, which is a division of Comcast. Man, I really need a map or something. Merman has many projects in development in the US as well, pretty much all over the place from Starz to Fox to Amazon and HBO Max. Speaking of which, HBO Max has signed Tracy Morgan for a comedy special, and yes, TBD 2020. His most recent special, Staying Alive, was on Netflix. A side note on HBO Max, and more bad news for TV binging fans, Warner Media's content chief Kevin Riley appeared at London's C21 conference and announced that HBO Max will mimic the Apple TV Plus content release strategy for their new series, according to The Hollywood Reporter, meaning that HBO Max series will release about 2 to 3 episodes at their launch, and then new episodes will be added on a weekly basis. Presumably, this will not apply to Friends. And finally, Quibi. Oh, you knew there couldn't be this many series announcements without Quibi. Their latest short-form series order comes from SNL alums Paula Pell and John Lutz. It's called Mapleworth Murders and is a comedic murder mystery, according to Deadline. It'll have numerous guest stars, many from SNL, as it's produced by Lorne Michaels and Seth Meyers, although JB Smoove will be a series regular. Whew, okay, let's move up to the Valley. Luckily, just 2 things to note there today. Larry and Sergey, 2 people who simply go by first names, are relinquishing their respective positions as CEO and president at Google's parent company, Alphabet. They're promoting current Google CEO, Sundar Pichai, that's how you say that, right, to be CEO of Alphabet after a 15-year stint at the company. Larry and Sergey will still, of course, keep their board seats, and I'm guessing their parking passes. Facebook is facing a formidable lawsuit in Ireland, according to Vice. Employees at an Irish third-party company hired by Facebook to monitor content uploaded to the service are suing Facebook for psychological trauma due to poor working conditions and a lack of training for handling the daily barrage of child abuse and violent videos they have to screen on a daily basis. You may recall hearing a bit of a similar story in an expose by The Verge earlier this year, reporting on similar conditions at a third-party content screening company here in the US. There is also a similar lawsuit being brought against Facebook in California. However, the EU has much stricter workplace safety rules, and this Ireland suit also features an actual Facebook employee, not just third-party contractors. So more to come on this for sure in TBD 2020. Up next, a few things to note in the media biz. With consolidation in the celebrity PR world involving 42 West, Comcast raising cable TV fees again, and new music from Tenacious D. But first, The Wake Up is brought to you by Devoción Coffee. Now, if you're having your morning cup of coffee, you may know it's freshly roasted. A lot of people print that on their bags, but what you don't know is when those coffee beans were picked off the trees. Depending upon the origin, that can be as much as 6 to 9 months. And we all know that coffee is better when it's fresh, and there's no fresher coffee you can get than Devoción Coffee. Devoción FedExes freshly picked beans from the mountains of Colombia every week to their headquarters in Brooklyn, freshly roasts them, and puts it in your coffee cup, often within just 2 weeks' time. They have 4 locations in New York, but if you live in LA, San Francisco, or anywhere, you can sign up for their subscription plan, and they'll send you beans as often as you want. Every week, every 3 weeks, I'm more of a 2-week kind of guy, whatever you need. Go to devoción.com/wakeup and get 15% off your first order. That's Devoción, DEVOCION.com/wakeup. Get 15% off on me. Well, on Devoción, but it's kind of for me. Get yours today. And now the latest from the media biz. Wall Street has put a price on bad advertising, and apparently it's 9% of your stock price. That's how much Peloton stock dropped yesterday after the backlash to their questionable at best TV ad went viral during arguably Peloton's most important sales month of the year. Granted, it wasn't a great day for the market in general, thanks to, surprise, surprise, our president, but still a solid, if not sobering, reminder of the potency of TV advertising for all of you marketing gurus out there. So take that, Facebook. Heads up, if you're a Comcast cable TV subscriber, this can't be good. All 21 million of you non-cord cutters, seriously, will now be paying an extra $5 a month in 2020 to be able to watch free over-the-air broadcast TV networks, according to Fierce Cable. Comcast will now charge you $15 a month just to watch NBC, CBS, and the like. That charge was only about $3 a month just 5 years ago. Comcast lost almost 250,000 cable TV subscribers in 3 months from July to September this year. In a segue I couldn't have planned better, Digiday reports that TV ad revenue will decline 7% this year, according to Group M, the world's largest advertising media company. However, Digiday also points out an interesting trend to keep an eye on with TV ad rates as we enter the next decade. While people are watching less traditional TV, especially live TV, most of the high-profile new streaming products, from Disney Plus to HBO Max, are arriving without ads, and most incumbents, like Netflix and Amazon, of course, don't have them either. So the ability for companies to reach large audiences at once on traditional ad-supported TV may have a higher price tag in the 2020s, even if those audiences are not as large as they once were. Emily Nussbaum is stepping down as TV critic at The New Yorker. She's taking a year to write a book about the roots of reality TV, according to her Twitter account. Shorefire Media, the music PR firm that represents The Boss, Common, and Kesha, among others, is now a sister company to Hollywood PR firm 42 West, according to Variety. Shorefire was bought by 42 West parent company Dolphin Entertainment. The Florida-based Dolphin also owns the Door PR Group, marketing trailer house Viewpoint Creative, and a production arm called Dolphin Films. And finally, Jack White and Tenacious D have combined forces on a new Tenacious D song called Don't Blow It, Cage, produced at Jack White's Third Man Records in Nashville, so you can now revel in all of its glory.
Don't blow it, Cage. Don't blow it, Cage. Just play the best shit you've ever fucking played. Solo.
That's a wrap for today. Remember, you can subscribe to our email at facebook.com/thewakeup to get links to all stories mentioned here. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, Jack White?
That was the best guitar solo I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want to start a band with me right now?
Yes.
Let's do
Now,
this.
don't leave me, Cage. Don't leave me, Cage. You played the best shit you've ever fucking played. Don't leave me, Cage. Don't leave me, Cage. You played the best shit you've ever fucking played. You played the best shit you've ever fucking played. You played the best shit you've ever fucking played. You played the best shit you've ever fucking played.